it seems like Arabian perfumes, if they don't add oud to their fragrances, something is wrong. It's just like Yoruba people with pepper. If there's no pepper inside their food, they will not eat it. That's the same thing with Arabian perfumes. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bella and this is Bella's Perfume Diaries. If this is your first time of stumbling on this channel, Perfume Diaries is a series where we'll talk about perfumes, a sprinkle of beauty and lifestyle. If this is the kind of content you like to watch, please subscribe, like this video, binge watch my previous videos and engage as well. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in once again. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about Arabian perfumes that smell yummy. You heard me right. 10 Arabian fragrances. You will not believe that these perfumes are Arabian perfumes. You know the thing about Arabian perfumes? In Nigeria, we call them Hausa perfumes. Outside Nigeria, they call them Middle Eastern perfumes. This perception that we've had of Arabian fragrances is that if you hear Arabian, you associate it with oud. Like all their perfumes always smell like oud. Another perception about Arabian perfumes is that their perfumes last long. Like 24 hours and counting. There are some of their fragrances that won't last longer than 24 hours. They last like 2 days, 3 days. You wash your clothes and they still smell on your clothes. And then I'm thinking to myself, Arabian perfume brands, you can use this energy, explore other fragrance notes. It doesn't necessarily need to be oud all the time, because I mean not everybody likes oud. Oud is a very selective ingredient or selective note. So if you are in this category, you don't like oud. I just recently started seeing a lot of Arabian perfumes that smell like coffee. One smells like vanilla purely without oud, because it seems like Arabian perfumes, if they don't add oud to their fragrances, something is wrong. It's just like Yoruba people with pepper. If there's no pepper inside their food, they will not eat it. That's the same thing with Arabian perfumes. But recently, I like the fact that they started diving out of oud and trying out other fragrance notes, like exploring other fragrance notes, and it's just so beautiful. If Arabian perfumes can do this, they are going to rule the world, because what do people need in perfumes? Smell good, packaging, last long. That's what people need. Most fragrance brands win people's hearts when they make fragrances that are mass appealing. And you know the annoying thing? When you buy an Arabian perfume, you'll see notes like tuberose, vanilla, coffee, and all that. And then when you get the fragrance and you spray it, the only thing you smell is oud. And you're like, where is the vanilla? Where is the tuberose? Where is the coffee that you said is in this fragrance? All I smell is oud, and that's all you will smell. So sometimes it gets very disappointing. I bought a lot of Arabian fragrances, and then when I try them on oud, let me start rambling and just go straight into the video. The first one I'll be talking about is Andaleeb by the house of Lattafa. Lattafa is like one of the biggest Arabian fragrance companies, and they make really amazing perfumes, and their perfumes last long. When I got this fragrance and I sprayed it, I was like, there is no way this is an Arabian perfume. It smells like Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier. I think they were trying to mimic Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier, because I mean the bottle looks alike. And to be honest, see guys, don't come for me if I say I prefer this to Scandal. This is so beautiful. This is such a beautiful fragrance. It's very sweet, it's very girly, it's very long lasting, and it will get you compliments. See, let me spell it out. This fragrance will get you compliments. If this fragrance doesn't get you compliments, come back to this comment and fight me. So it's described as a Chypra floral fragrance. I get that burst of mandarin orange and bergamot at the top. I get the jasmine as well. I get sweetness in this fragrance. Almost smells like sugar. Like it's that kind of sugar sweetness. If you don't want to have diabetes, it is that sweet. So if you are not into sweet fragrances, you're not going to like this. But if you love sweet fragrances, you are going to absolutely adore this. And it's not expensive. It should be between 8k to 10k. Very affordable. You'll be smelling nice for less. Guys, hop on this ASAP. The second one I'll be talking about is Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. I've been hearing so much about this particular brand, this Swiss Arabian brand. I think they have others. They have Florence, and then they have another one. That Florence smells like Oud Bouquet, and then there's one other one that smells like Baccarat Rouge 540, but this one, I don't have anything that smells like it in my collection. It's very fruity and very musky at the same time. You will not smell an atom of oud in this perfume. When you think about it, you're just like, am I sure this is Arabian? Because it's surprising. So this fragrance is described as an amber fragrance for women. I just discovered this thing wasn't recording. It's just so sad. I have to do it all over again. This is an absolute love. If you love fruity scents, you are absolutely going to love this fragrance. So that's Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. The next one on this list is Raghba by Lattafa. This is another perfume that people were raving over on YouTube, on Instagram, literally everywhere. And then I know how much this perfume is. This perfume is like 3k to 5k. And when I saw this perfume trending everywhere, I was like, wait, is it the same perfume, or I don't understand, is it another perfume? I'm sure the price must have increased by now because of the hype. And when I got it and I tried it, I was like, no way. It smells like vanilla caramel. It's described as an amber vanilla fragrance for men and women. You definitely smell that vanilla in it, definitely. Then it has like this powdery notes, it has this caramel in it, it has amber in it, it has some sweetness, it has some muskiness as well, sweet oud. It is a very sweet, creamy, vanilla amber fragrance. Get your hands on Raghba by Lattafa ASAP. Highest you can get this perfume is 10k. I mean, you'll be smelling like sweet melody for just 10k. Do the maths. Another one I'll be talking about is Amber Oud by the house of Haramain. I absolutely love this house. Their fragrances are top notch, very classy, very long lasting. It's just that their fragrances are on the higher side compared to other Arabian fragrances I'm going to mention in this video. You can see for like 38 to 45k. It starts up very spicy, but then you can get some bitterness in this fragrance. You get some spiciness. You get like a grown vanilla smell as well. This fragrance is said to smell like some tobacco vanilla. I don't know why they named it Amber Oud, because I don't smell amber, I don't smell oud. Like, it's just a very bitter, earthy, spicy, musky fragrance. That's what I'll describe this. And the longevity on this fragrance has caused trouble. It has caused a lot of trouble. It's the kind of perfume that if somebody smells it on you, they will not be able to rest until you tell them what you're wearing, and you tell them where you got it, and you tell them how much you get it. They will not rest on this until they finally get this perfume. And I feel like this fragrance leans more masculine than feminine, but I wear it, so I mean, a lady can wear it as well. So if you are a lady and you love stronger scents, or if you're a guy and you love a beast mode fragrance that doesn't smell like wood, get your hands on Amber Oud. This is very classy. Another one that I absolutely love, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know how I feel about this fragrance. I did a whole ass video for it. That's how much I love this one. Was love at first sniff. But when I smelled it the first time, I just paused for like 2 seconds to get myself back. It's a coffee fragrance for sure, but it's not like your typical coffee fragrance. They mixed it up with coconut. Like, I need to meet the perfumer of this fragrance, because how did you think that coffee and coconut mixes perfectly? This is perfection. This is the perfect coffee fragrance. Like, it starts off with coffee, you smell that coffee, and then it now starts drying down to like a milkiness. You start smelling some milkiness, and then you now start smelling the coconut. Guys, this is beautiful. If you are like me that loves coffee fragrances, try this. And it's not pricey. It should be like 8k to 12k. Get it. Leave what you're doing right now. Get this fragrance ASAP. So that's French Coffee by the house of Al-Rehab. The next one on this list is Ameerat Al-Arab by the house of Asdaaf. So apparently the meaning of Ameerat Al-Arab is Princess of Arabia, which they wrote here. This bottle is beautiful, and I love the feel. Like, it's a velvety suede bottle, red with gold detailing. So pretty. I heard about this fragrance from one of my favorite YouTubers, Choco. She talked about this perfume. She said it was a sweet, milky fragrance, and I'm like, okay, that sounds like something that is up my alley. And I decided to get it, and I tried it, and I absolutely love it. Smell that milkiness in the fragrance. You smell that sweetness in the fragrance. It's a very sweet, lovable fragrance. This is another cuddly scent for my Valentine people. You can get your hands on this. So that's Ameerat Al-Rehab by the house of Asdaaf. Next one is Shagaf Oud by Swiss Arabian. This fragrance has been trending all over the internet. If you don't know about this perfume, where exactly are you? First of all, I love the bottle, the gold detailing, and then this XX, like, it's just very cute. They said it smells like Oud Bouquet by Lancome, and I mean, I've always wanted to get Oud Bouquet in my collection. The first time I sprayed this, I did not like it. Like, I was like, you guys said this thing smells sweet. It smells vanilla, caramel, all those things. And the only thing I smelled out of this fragrance was oud. Just oud. I'm like, no way, there's no way I'm doing another oud. If my girl Sonia is watching this video, me and her were in the same boat, because like immediately I tried it and I told her, this thing is oud, where is the hype? I hate when fragrances are hyped and then when you buy them you are not seeing the hype. So I was just like, no, I can't keep this. I was about giving it away, and then I was now going through YouTube and I saw one of my favorite perfumers, Cubano. I love that guy's reviews, like they crack me up every single time. So I heard him talking about this and he mentioned sweetness, he mentioned caramel, he mentioned vanilla. I'm like, okay, if Cubano is mentioning all these things about this fragrance, I need to go and test it again. So I went to try it out again, and when I sprayed the second time, I sprayed it on my clothes this time around. Apparently this fragrance smells different on the skin. It just smells like wood. You won't smell any other thing. But on the clothes, I could smell the caramel, I could smell the vanilla, I could smell the oud, and it's not like a choking oud, it's a very sweet, lovable oud. I'm like, what? Is this something that I was about to give away just now? Like, is this something that I would have missed out on? This fragrance gives me Oud Satin Mood by MFK. If you know that fragrance, you know, like, it has this sweet oud in the fragrance, and that's what this fragrance gives me. So it has that sweet oud, but then this one has caramel, this one has praline, this one has vanilla as well. Like, it's just very lovable. If you are just starting up your fragrance collection, get this. Make sure you add this, either this or Oud Bouquet. Make sure you add them to your collection and you are not going to be disappointed. You'll probably be spraying this more than other fragrances because it's just that lovable, like it's that addicting. So that's Shagaf Oud by Swiss Arabian. The next one I'll be talking about is Lamsat Harir by the house of Arabiyat. So this fragrance actually smells like La Vie Belle, but it has more sweetness than La Vie Belle. The first time I heard about this perfume, somebody was telling me that this is the kind of perfume that you wear to steal somebody's boyfriend. I do not recommend you to wear this thing to steal somebody's boyfriend. Please use it to find your own boyfriend. But this fragrance is sexy. This is a sexy perfume. If you're looking for a sexy Arabian perfume, don't miss this one out. Like, it just smells very sweet. It smells very girly. It's described as a floral fruity fragrance for women. It smells very fruity in the top. It becomes very floral in the mid, very sweet. It's a very sweet, floral, fruity fragrance. If you're looking for date night perfume, this is date night approved. Get your hands on this. Another one that is like an absolute obsession, and that is Choco Musk by Al-Rehab. This is another fragrance that my girl Sonia told me about, and when she mentioned it and she told me that it smelled like vanilla and sugar, I'm like, Arabian vanilla, how? And she was like, girl, just try it. I was like, I don't want to see oud, I don't want to hear oud. She said, don't worry, try it. And then I got my hands on this, guys. The thing about this fragrance that actually blows my mind is that it is very affordable. When I say affordable, I mean like 5k to 6k affordable. That's this perfume, and it's this good. This is like one of my favorite bedtime scents. Like, whenever I spray this on, I'm always having good dreams. It's not when you go to sleep and you be dreaming about somebody pursuing with machetes. This is your solution. Get this fragrance and be spraying it before you sleep. You get sweet dreams. You just be sleeping like a baby. Like, it's the effects of Choco Musk. So this fragrance is described as an amber vanilla fragrance. It has vanilla, it has chocolate, it has some sweetness. Like, it's just very beautiful. It's very cozy. It's a must-have for every guys. I am going to go and get like 5 more bottles of this as my backup. That's how much I love this perfume. You cannot pass on this. Pause this video, get your hands on this perfume now. Click the link in my description and message me. Ask for this perfume. If you love vanilla, warm, cozy, chocolate, sweet fragrances, you are absolutely going to love this. So that's Choco Musk by Al-Rehab. Last one on this list, which is my current favorite, is Junoon Noir by the house of Haramain. This wasn't love at first sniff. One of my favorite perfumers, Fumi Monet, talked about this perfume. She raved about it, and I'm like, okay, let me try this out. And when I got it, the first time I sprayed it, I was like, what is this? You people have come again. What is this? It smells like spoiled orange. And I'm like, I don't understand. This is not what I signed up for. Guys, if I tell you that for me not liking this fragrance at first versus me obsessing over it right now, you will not believe, because how did we even get here? That's why I keep saying that when you try a fragrance the first time, give it a second wear, give it a third wear before you can finally decide whether you like the fragrance or not. The first time I sprayed it, I did not like it, but when it settled down, when this fragrance settles down, it starts off smelling like citrus, and I expected citrus, like fresh citrus. This doesn't smell like fresh citrus. I think that kumquat combines with the lime to make it smell very different and very unique. It's a very rare smell, and obviously this kumquat is a very rare note because it's not all fragrances that have it. So it's the middle notes that makes it very floral. That tuberose, you definitely get that tuberose mixed with that lime and kumquat note. It becomes very musky in the dry down. Like, you now get like whiffs of vanilla. It's not very prominent, you can hardly smell it, but it's there. What you get more from it is the citrus accords, the lime, the tuberose mixed together just makes it smell very expensive smelling. I have never smelled anything like this. It's very unique. I don't have anything that smells like this in my collection. So if you're like me that loves unique fragrances and you would love to try this Junoon Noir, trust me, get your hands on this ASAP. You are not going to be disappointed. Those are my 10 Arabian perfumes that don't smell Arabian in my collection. I have more. If you need part 2 of this video, let me know in the comments and I would hook you up ASAP. If you have more fragrances, more Arabian fragrances that don't smell Arabian, please, I am begging you, let me know in the comments. The happiness that comes from finding something good cannot be explained. If you enjoyed this video, please like, drop a comment, and if you have gotten to this part and you haven't subscribed yet, I will bring out the gun and shoot you. Because why haven't you subscribed? Please click that button, subscribe, share with your friends. Thank you guys for tuning in to Bella's Perfume Diaries. See you on my next episode. Bye.